I used to be broke, getting up at 4 a.m., opening a gym in London, then traveling on the train to another gym to do reception work. Then I was coaching clients in another gym and it was fucking miserable. But now I make well over 10K per month as a coach. And you can do the same shit because I ain't special. I want to break down how I went from broke personal trainer to successful six-figure online coach in detail. And you can steal this blueprint for yourself. And look, anyone can do it. I used to play football. You can see me right here. I was at Crystal Palace for 10 years. Then I went to the States, played out there, played D1 soccer for another 5 years. I'm just a regular guy who loves sports. And when I came back, I only had £600 in my bank account. There's literally nothing unique about me apart from my charming good looks and my crazy, crazy confidence. So let's get it cracking. It's a good old iPad video. So let's go. So in terms of time length, it took me 1 year to become a full-time online coach. Like within that year, I was already full-time. So I wanted to give you guys a bit of an idea of your timeline on this. But the very first thing that I optimized before this became a reality was life design. Specifically, I thought about what does my day look like? What does my day look like when I wake up and when I go to bed? And is this exactly what I want or is it like half of what I want? I know I didn't want to wake up and be bossed around. I know I didn't want to wake up and clean machines. Like that was not in my, dream world. So I had to design my life. Did I want to work full-time from home? Did I want a hybrid business? And this is the deep stuff that people don't do. So I thought about what do I actually want? Okay. So this is the first step. Design your life, design it backwards. If you're married, how many days a week would you like to have a date night with your missus? How many evenings do you want to just solely focus on you and the kids and having playtime? You got to start thinking about things like that, okay? So first thing is life design. My second real major thing that helped me was mindset plus my reality. So I get on calls with people and they say things like, oh, I want to be realistic. I just want to make 2K. F being realistic. You need to start thinking about changing your reality because that is why your mindset is stuck and you aren't making money. So it's like a mental game you have to play with yourself. The reality is, I said to myself, I know I can make 1 million. That's how I feel. I know I can make 1 million. So why am I not making 1 million? So I need to do everything I can in my power to make 1 million. I've got to start acting like £1 million person. What does £1 million person do? They take risk. They invest. They do certain things that normal people don't do. Because if normal people did it, everyone would be a millionaire, right? And if information was all you needed, then everyone would be a millionaire with abs because everyone wants to lose weight and everyone wants to make money. So my mindset and my mentality had to go up. I really had to level up and I had to believe in my ability to achieve certain things. So that was the second step. Step number 3, which isn't that crazy, but step number 3 was literally my environment needed changing. So your environment, this is so underrated. Let me explain something. I was a PT in the gym, right? There was no PTs in the gym making more than 3-4K a month. So how the hell am I going to learn from people that are making the same as me? They weren't making enough money to teach me how to make money online. So I had to change my environment. And guess what? With this, because of the way things are, I had to go online. I had to find a community, right? So I went online and I found a community. And then on top of that, I invested in mentorship, okay? I invested in getting help. Mentorship is like a time machine. You don't know something, you know something, now you make money. It's a time machine, literally. So that was really a big play, okay? Step number 4, which is a little bit of luck, but I would call this divine intervention. Okay, I'm just going to put divine because I don't want to be drawing all day, but divine intervention, this was basically COVID. Basically, COVID kind of saved my life. And I don't mean to laugh, but while a lot of people suffered during COVID, I was thriving. Whether you believe in COVID and all that stuff and conspiracy and blah, 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 that's a whole nother video. But obviously, I didn't have power over COVID, but what I did have power over was my reaction to COVID. And with the world going down, being online, it was like the perfect storm. I had to quit certain jobs that I was doing. I had to quit working for the gym because they wasn't paying me. I had to quit working for this app company that I was working for. And I had to go all in on myself. That is divine intervention because I couldn't have picked that moment. That moment kind of came to me. I didn't choose to lock down the world. That wasn't my choice. So sometimes there is a bit of luck. You might have divine intervention in different ways. Maybe you have a near-death experience. Maybe you're like, fuck it, I'm having a divorce, I want to go travel. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you have a child and it's like, okay, I don't want to boss anymore. I need to show my child that they don't want to be bossed around. Like, they want to be their own boss. So divine intervention was a big, big thing for me. Okay, number 5. A lot of people are in this place right now, but I was in a lot of pain. Not physically, but mentally. And my pain sparked more action because some of you guys will try on your own. Yeah. And we all know that trying on your own is the dumbest thing you can do because it wastes time. Some of you don't value your time, so you will continue to try on your own. I learned to value my time very, 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 very dearly. And because of this, ultimately, the pain of being dumb was bothering me because I was being dumb for about 3 to 4 months. Yeah. And I was in pain for this amount of time because I said to myself, I'm going to try on my own. I'm not going to get help. I'm going to copy what other coaches are doing. And I wasn't getting the results that I thought I deserved. So with that being said, I got help after 3 or 4 months of trying on my own. That is a lot of time wasted that went down the drain. Okay. But this pain basically motivated me to continue growing and getting help, basically. Now, the 6th step that I took is something that I would recommend everybody has at some point in their life, and that is mentorship and self-development. So everyone's going to have a mentor in their life at some stage, whether it's a brother or a mother or a dad, your coach. And in my case, I invested in someone that taught people how to build online businesses, and it was a big risk. For me, it was only $350 per month at the time, but remember, I just came back from America with £600 in my bank account. So that was a lot of money, but it was well worth it because once I learned how to build an online business, I made this 10 times over. So it really wasn't that big of a deal for me. And to be honest, my first mentor really taught me a lot. He wasn't the best, but he did teach me a lot. Now, the 7th part of this journey, which everyone is going to experience, is bad investments. Okay, so I did speak about, investing, but you are going to have many bad investments. I remember 2 very crap mentors that I had, 2 bad mentors, and their services were so bad. One of them is parading on Instagram as we speak like he's Jesus. But his program was so bad. He was on a call with me and my business partner, and he was making it sound like they're going to sell us the whole world. We're going to get everything we ever wanted. And it was about £500 a month, and which wasn't that bad of a price, but he basically sold us this dream. Then every day he did a call for 1 hour, and I was on a call with old grannies, old men that are in a whole different industry, and he was teaching the most basic stuff, like how to send a message on LinkedIn and how to add people on LinkedIn. And I'm like, bro, I'm already doing this. I need the next level stuff. So that was a bad investment. The other bad investment I made was, I think I paid $1,500 or $1,800 up front. And this guy's on IG parading himself. If I ever see him, I'm going to box him. But he basically put you in a Facebook group. They would do a Facebook Live, and you had to just follow a big Google document. He had everything in a big Google document. And there was no curriculum. There was no members area. There was no one-to-one coaching. You got one coaching call at the start of the program, and that was it. And me, when I join a program, I'm hungry. I do everything. So that was it was not great. But this taught me something. When you want to be a 7-figure business owner, which is what I'm striving to be, guess what? How many business owners have bad investments? Ask Elon Musk. Ask Jeff Bezos. And I don't even want what they have, because that life comes with a lot of sacrifices, a lot of stress. But those guys, they make bad investments, and that's fine. It is what it is. You charge it to the game. It is what it is. You're okay. You'll survive. You got to move on. But if you're a coach sitting there worrying about things like that, you're not gonna achieve anything, because unfortunately, there's always going to be a risk involved as an entrepreneur. You are a natural born risk taker. Step number 8, I kind of call it unlocking barriers, okay? And the reason that I say this in particular is because I really had to overcome some self-doubts in regards to my price and what I could achieve. I never always thought, I could charge £200 or £300 a month. I didn't know this. I didn't think about this. So I unlocked barriers with my sales, okay? My offer, okay? I unlocked barriers with my sales, with my offer, my pricing. This was really the key factor for me. And if I didn't do this and I didn't learn this, I wouldn't have been able to learn how to sell my high-ticket program. So this really is a mindset thing again, because The reason that some of us don't charge what we're worth is because we don't think that we're worth it. And that's literally it. So when you learn this, you're able to charge what you're worth because you've gained the skills to be able to demand that price. It's quite difficult to do at the start, but you can do it. The next thing, and honestly, this right here is the most important thing for me, and it's learning strategies. Can't spell. I'm sorry if I spelled this wrong. But learning strategies was really, really powerful for me. You know, things like how to sell in the DMs, how to run ads, email marketing. Like the list can go on and on. Like this really, really made a difference. You know, learning how to do lead magnets, how to hire people online. Like this made my life so much easier, and it meant I could scale my business a lot quicker. And then the very last point, the 10th step here is a new vision, right? Because you've got to remember, I've gone through this whole journey, 5 years. I was a broke coach on the gym floor, working at F45, then the gym group, then a few private gyms in London. And it all started with designing my life and really thinking, where the hell do I want to be? Do I want to be 50 years old in the gym? Do I want to be successful online coach traveling the world? If those of you that don't know, I'm out of this country next year, by the way. So I designed my life, and I'm still designing my life now. And I don't even know where I'm going to be by the time we get to next summer. I don't know, but I've got an idea of what I want things to look like. So even back then, 5 years ago, that's what I was doing. Then mindset and my reality, I didn't use words like, oh, realistically, I want to earn two. No, 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 no. There's no realistically. I want to make 10, 15, 20 grand a month. That's realistic for me now. Environment, I had to get out of the gym. I had to get around broke people. Not that I can't be around broke people, but I didn't want to be my everyday environment around people that don't know about all of this stuff that's happening online. So that meant joining online communities, mentorships, programs, stuff like that. Then divine intervention. I can't really predict this. This is just luck, but COVID happened and it meant that I had to take action. Pain. I tried on my own, 3 to 4 months. It flopped. Mentorship, investment, bad investments, unlocking barriers. Now I'm doing sales and stuff like that. And then strategies. Strategies is obviously what helps you make the money in the long run. And then obviously there's a new vision. My new vision now is, I want to build this business to 7 figures. And then from there, I don't know what I want to do. Honestly, I know I want to help people. I want to keep mentoring people. It might not just be in the health and fitness space, but I know that there's a new vision for me. And this whole online game is changing. So that's that. You can now employ all of these in your life and scale and grow your business and become a better human being. Peace.